You already know about the world by this point, this new thing that's come about, which is the 9 families, it's royalty, and you just get a taster of that in this episode of, this other kind of world of these people and politics.
You've been requested for a warrant. This one comes direct from the 9.
So I'm expected to volunteer?
I'd say you're being voluntold.
They're wealthy, they're, basically the head of the political system there. I think it really sort of establishes how the wealth is balanced here.
A less discreet person might ask why a low-born Killjoy possesses an instrument reserved for female royalty.
This episode really sort of expands the world for our audience, I think, in a major way. We're learning about the traditions, but we're also learning that maybe there's some sort of change happening to them, which is, I think, leading to the bigger sort of dilemma with this world.
This broker assures me you are the best female Killjoy.
I am the best, period.
I certainly hope so. Come, I require your assistance.
To do what?
Prevent a war.
We start to see turmoil, really bubbling underneath the surface here. The potential rebellion, the potential idea of that there's these wealthy people that are running everything and they're not fair.
I could use someone of your complexity. Now get off my property before I have you shot.
Episode 4 was the beginning of us sort of telling or alluding to Dutch's backstory, or her, for lack of a better term, royalty.
Our warrant is for Constance, remember? How do you think the others will react once they figure that bit out?
No idea. Neither do you.
Trust me, I know. I grew up in a place just like this.
Her connection with Constance is one of the ways that we sort of get to the heart of that, of what it meant. The fact that, while that sounds like some kind of a privileged background, clearly Dutch didn't have autonomy.
But you have been manipulated, and I know what that's like, and I'm not going to do that to you now. Forget the bounty. Forget the 9. What do you want?
She agitates for Constance being her own force and making her own decisions, because that was something that was deprived of her in her past. Klein has been somebody who took choices away from Dutch, somebody who put an imprint upon her and a box upon her and said, this is who you will be and how you will live and how you will kill, what you will be defined as. And so much of our show is about her, the duality of Dutch.
Oh, yes, I'd love to dance. Thanks.
It was also really nice to work with a sort of totally different kind of an ensemble. These young women we're used to in our world. Dutch obviously sees very, very powerful and strong women, which they also are, but they're also mothers and, carrying children.
My kind of girls. Looks like it's all for one. One for me.
The best part of the episode, of course. Yeah, we got to come running and gunning and flamethrowing out of a hole in the wall. It was very, very fun.